See, I would like to see what he'd do on the take of Silver Surfer.
Ooh, that would be an interesting one, right?
The
Like,
psychotic Silver Surfer, dude. I
yeah,
don't that that would be an
dude,
event, in my opinion.
yeah.
Yeah, that
Like
would
that's
be an
not,
event for
yeah,
Marvel.
yeah.
Because for me, I mean,
That's not a comic series you could write. You would
Let,
have to make that a like the Avengers and X-Men and everyone came together to try and stop him.
yeah, it's like take Silver Surfer and instead of making it necessarily a cosmic story, you make it a horror story, and that changes things drastically.
So let me ask you
you can
this.
do the viewpoint of hold on. You can do the viewpoint of the people on the planet and whatnot, seeing him come down and they're like what he looks like to them and whatnot. Because he looked more like a dark bringer of death rather than
Oh
this
yeah,
silver shiny light of hope.
So let me ask you then, Doug. Right? I mean, you initially said you started picking up Casper and this and that, and then you went to the Avengers, X-Men, more than Marvel popular titles. What made it to where you wrote horror?
dude, I can't explain it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Um,
I
the
love that you
first,
can't explain it. I don't even give a shit.
uh, I think that's my natural, like, that's where I always go. Just to show you like a little bit of like how my mind works in that way. The first superhero I ever created was when I was 7, and it was Butcher Knife Man. And so he just had butcher knives,
Oh
right?
my
And he like ran
god.
around stabbing people. And so I thought that as a kid, I thought that was cool. But like in hindsight, I'm like, that's kind of horrific for a 7-year-old to be like pretending like he's running around stabbing people to death with butcher knives. Like,
You do know why that's funny, right?
tell me.
Because this dude is a juggalo, old juggalo, like ancient juggalo, first 6 series, and I am too. So running with a butcher knife and a hatchet was something we used to do when we were younger.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
love
look,
that
look.
stuff.
Firstly, I don't claim that goddamn shit no more because I don't like to be.
I said when we were younger.
I don't like to be tricked. Right? I don't appreciate fucking trickery. Don't present yourself as something and then be like, oh, it's Jesus, bro. Fuck the fuck off with that shit. I got no time for your fucking mythology. That's the end of that. Right? Um. Yeah, fuck that shit. But as far as I mean, I do very much like Blades, and I understand that. But it makes me curious, bro. When you say genre of film, like, how is that not horror?
Yeah, I mean that's to me. When I was a kid, it was superheroes. But now, like I said, I'm looking. I already warned you that I was a weird kid. Like I didn't see it as horror.
Bro,
Like
I
that's the way it
swear I want to have
was.
an off-camera conversation, like off-show conversation about being weird kids and how deep that goes. But we ain't doing that on camera because one of us will get caught in something, and I'm sure the statute of limitations is up on it. That's neither here nor there. Uh, I just I just find it I find it odd. Like, do you consume a lot of horror entertainment?
Oh, I consume crazy amounts of all entertainment, but yeah, horror is one of them. And to me, like I love like the more psychological stuff, like the old school, like The Shining,
Dude,
Alien, those kind of things. But at the
Ah,
same time, and you'll get where I'm
you
coming from. I
shush.
love dark comedy. So like Dale and Tucker versus Evil, The
Oh my
Babysitter,
god, yes.
I love those as well. So that's kind of like where my mix comes from.
All right. David Tucker versus Evil was like I. That was so beautifully done, so
Agreed.
beautifully done. But no, I got a question. Uh, um, damn it, unknown asked a question because I done forgot because he said David Tucker versus Evil, and I done lost my shit. That was just like, oh damn,
so
that
let's
blew
take
my
this.
fucking mind.
I got a good
Oh,
one. I got a good one then. No, man, I already got a good one. You told me to ask a question. Don't even do that shit. Right? So, if there was a movie, like a horror film that you could take and spin into a comic book, like any property, bro, you just had full access, like stupid. What would you go with?
Man, I mean, because most of like obviously my first go to would be Alien, but that's being done and has been done forever. So that's always my favorite. Like that one has a special place in my heart.
I got to give you an Orange Cassidy thumbs up for that one because I
mm,
the Alien Predator and all the Alien versus Predator, especially the OG stuff, I absolutely love.
Hmm.
I remember what I was gonna ask.
He didn't even answer the question I asked. Hold on, Hardaway. Just hold it in your
I
head.
forgot.
You know what? I'm going to go with the Babysitter. if I had one that I could turn into a comic, I'd want to grab the babysitter because there's some unanswered shit there. Like there's some devil worshiping, like immortality, special power stuff that they've never touched on. That's inherently in that story, and I would love to play with those characters.
Ooh, good choice.
That's dope.
Good choice.
Yeah, I'd read that, especially if you're the one fucking with it. Yeah, I'd definitely read that. Now,